Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am your Jaswinder Singh Sram once again here with a new topic from class 9th, chapter number 1, number system. From that, we have discussed exercise 1.5 in my previous video. In that, we discussed about few properties related with the product of two rational or irrational numbers. Okay, we solved many problems related with the product of a rational and irrational number by using properties. And in today's video we will discuss two main concepts of a number system, that is rationalize. When we are doing rationalize we are doing in that case when denominator of a rational number is irrational. How? Suppose there is an example of related with rationalization, that how we can rationalize. Like in denominator, if you have under root 1 by 2, okay, 1 by under root 2 or 1 by under root 3 or 1 by 2 plus under root 3, means if in a denominator there is an irrational number, we have to remove this irrational number. So for that case we are doing rationalize. Okay, how we can do rationalize? So it's crystal clear that these all numbers are now with the irrational denominator. So to rationalize it, we will multiply with same number, okay, with the denominator also, with the numerator also. So what we will get? We will get under root 2 upon 2, because in a previous video you have seen that there were few properties. So under root 2 into under root 2, what we will get? 2 only, simple 2, because under root 2 means 2's power 1 by 2 into 2's power 1 by 2. These both base are same, we can add power. So power will be half plus half 1, so 2's power 1. So this denominator is changed into 2, simple 2. Okay, similarly here this example 1 by under root 3, then we will multiply denominator and numerator with the under root 3, then what we will get? Under root 3 upon simple 3. So you check in this that we have changed these denominator into a rational number. Okay, so if this was an example of when only there is one irrational term, okay, in denominator. If there are two terms, one is a rational, maybe irrational, okay. For example, we have example 1 upon 2 plus under root 3. Okay, this is your example number 18 on page number 23, and this was your example number 17. Okay, so beta, now you check there, this one number is rational, another is irrational. So how we can solve? Okay, and you can take one more example, example number 19 also. In this also there is two irrational terms in its denominator. So how we can do it? Because earlier there was a first term only, one term, so we just multiply the numerator and denominator with the same term only. So now here you check that these both numbers are with an operator. This is plus, in this there is minus. So what we will do? If in a denominator there is plus, so we will change it into minus and we will multiply with that number. How? Numerator we will multiply with 2 minus under root 3 and denominator also with the 2 minus under root 3. There is slight change, that this positive we change into negative. So then you can take a product of these all. Numerator multiply numerator, you will get 2 under root 3, and here we will apply property. Here is a plus b, a minus b. If there is a plus b and a minus b, then what we will get? We will get a square minus b square. It means on the place of a, here is 2, so we will write 2, its power 2, minus on the place of b, but is there on the place of b, here is under root 3, root 3 is power 2. So now you simplify, it will be 2 and it will be minus root 3, and in denominator is 2's square 4, and this square cancel with 2, so it will be 3. So in numerator we will get 2 minus 3, and in denominator what will get? 1. So by rationalize, what will get? Answer 2 minus under root 3. Clear beta? You just have to change its sign and you will multiply with that term numerator also in a denominator also, and then you will apply identity in a denominator. This identity we have applied over here. Now move to next example number 19. So here you will apply same process. Firstly write this given number, then you check in denominator there is minus sign, so now we will replace it with the plus. Under root 3 plus under root 5, under root 3 plus under root 5, we will multiply with the numerator also, we will multiply with the denominator also. So now my dear, firstly we will multiply 5 with under root 3, it will be 5 times root 3. 5 into root 5, it will be 5 times root 5 because we are multiplying. Okay, so in numerator we did the multiplication, simple multiplication. In denominator we will apply identity. It's the same identity. This a minus b, a plus b, it will change to a square minus b square. On the place of a here root 3 square, minus on the place of b here is root 5 square. So what we will get? We will get 5 root 3, okay, and then plus 5 root 5, and here we will get 3 root cancel with the 2, it will be 3, 5 root cancel with the 2, it will be minus 5. So in denominator what we will get? In a denominator you will get minus 2. So now it's your answer. Clear beta? So minus you can take common also here, minus 5 upon 2 you can write like this way also. 5 you can take a common and minus sign also common, you can write like this way also. So it's your example number, okay, 18 and 19. Now if there is term in denominator with the product of rational and irrational numbers, suppose here is 7 plus 3 under root 2, okay, the same process. What you will do? You will multiply it by changing sign, minus 3 root 2, 7 root, okay, clear beta? 1 upon 7 plus 3 root 2, then we will multiply by changing its sign. So then what you will get? In numerator you will get this term, and in denominator you will apply identity. A plus b, that same identity. So it will be a square means 7 square minus, okay, 3 root 2 square. So beta, now you check when you will open this bracket by identity, it will be 49, and here you take care, you have to multiply 3 under root 2 with the 3 under root 2. Firstly 3 3 is 9, root 2 into root 2 you will get 2, so 9 2 is 18. So final result will be your 18. Okay, clear? This you must understand that that term is outside, that will multiply with each other, and which term is in root, that will multiply with each other. So this simple term will give you 9, this root 1 term root cancel with each other, it will be 2, so 9 2 is 18. So what will you get? 7 minus 3 root 2 upon 31. It's your answer. Now we will discuss a few problems from our exercise 1.5. I hope you can do it yourself also. Okay, I am giving you hint. First number is there from question number 5. Okay, first part 1 upon under root 7, second part 1 upon under root 7 minus under root 6, third part 1 upon root 5 plus root 2, then fourth part 1 upon root 7 minus 2. I am giving you hint. This multiply with the root 7 and root 7, solve it, you will get your answer. This you will multiply with the root 7 minus, we will replace with the plus root 6, okay, in a numerator also, in a denominator also. Then you simplify yourself by applying identity. Then here also change sign, just then multiply in a denominator and in a numerator, okay, as well. So now in last change sign, okay, simply change को आपने sign करना है, चेंज करके उसको आपने क्या करना है, न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर में मल्टीप्लाई कर देना है, तो आपका आंसर आ जाएगा. यहाँ पर आपने क्या करनी है, आइडेंटिटी अप्लाई करनी है. विच आइडेंटिटी यू विल अप्लाई दिस आइडेंटिटी, a minus b, a plus b, this will be equal to a square minus b square. So it was our first topic. Okay, so now second topic. What is second topic? Second topic is laws of exponent in case of real numbers. Beta, in real numbers, I told you that there you will get radical signs also. Radical sign means you will get power like a the power 1 by 3, you will get a the power 1 by 6, you will get a the power 1 by 7, you will get a the power root 8. Okay, these all are radical sign. On this we will apply now law of exponent. Very simple laws are there. You know that if there are two numbers, they are multiplying with each other, a the power m and a the power n, and they are multiplying with each other. So then what will get, will here you check these both numbers, the base are same, powers are different. If a base same, power is different, then what we will do, we will add them because they are in product. If base same, power is different, then we will add them. If they are in division, if they are in division, suppose a is power m, a is power n, if they are in division, then what we will write? We will write only just here minus on the place of plus. See, simple, product plus division minus. Clear? Third is if a is power m upon its again a power, means firstly power there, then again on it there is a power. So what we will do, we will multiply them, m with n. So these powers will multiply with each other if the power on power there. Fourth, if base different, power same. See, now these both are in product and these both base are different and this is power. I am telling you, but if this type of thing there, this is known as base and this is known as its power. Which number is power there, that is power, and which number is there, that is base. Okay, so now here base are different, powers are same, then what we will do, we will take their product and this power will be their common power. If this is same in division, a is power m and b is power m, then what we will write, we will write a divided by b is power m. So these law of exponents we will use now in today's problems. First of all, we will take example of exercise 1.6, okay, on page number 26. This is our last exercise and in this there is example number 21. Example number 21, here is first part. First part you check, here they have given 2's power 2 by 3 and 2's power 1 by 3. Now you compare with each other. These base, both a here 2 means both base are same and power is different. So what we will do, these power we will take their addition. So here I will write that if a the power m into a the power n, then it will be a the power m plus n. So compare with that, a the power 2's power 2 by 3 and 2's power 1 by 3. Then just what we will do, we will write this base and we will add this power. When you will add these power, 3 will be their LCM, 3 will be LCM and upper side 2 plus 1. So what will be 2's power 3 upon 3, 3 cancel by 3, so it will be 2's power 1. 2's power 1 means its answer will be 2. Quite simplify. Okay, so now next second part. If there is a power upon power, okay, so here is 3's power 1 by 5 and its power 4. So I told you if there is law, what is that law? That law is a the power m, then again its power n. Then what we will do? We will do multiply of these powers. So what we will do? 3 common and we will multiply these 1 by 5 with 4. What you will get answer? You will get answer 3 the power 4 by 5. Clear? Simple beta, huh? So now next is third part of this example. In third part, what we will do, they have given us that 7's power 1 by 5, 7's power 1 by 5 and 7's power 1 by 3. Okay, so I told you when we will compare with them with the law, that law was a power m and a power n. Base same and these numbers are in division. Then what we will do? We will do subtraction of powers. So it will be 7 to the power 1 by 5 minus 1 by 3. Take LCM. Its LCM will be 15. 15 divided by 5 here it will be 3. 15 divided by 3 it will be 5. So its answer will be 7 to the power minus 2 upon 15. Understood beta? Because when we will take this power upper side, it will change into minus, and this minus power will be we will solve by taking a LCM. Clear? Third part. Now fourth part. Fourth part is quite simple, and here what we will do, 3 to the power 1 by 5, 17 to the power 1 by 5. So these base are different, power the same. Compare with this law. A the power m, b the power m, then we will take firstly their product and we will take this power common. Same here, 13 and 17 is the product and their power 1 by 5 common. 13 into 17, 221, 221 the power 1 by 5, it will be your answer. Now exercise 1.6, there are only 3 questions, quite simple. I will give you hint or you will solve yourself. Exercise 1 by 1.6, first part 64 to the power 1 by 2, second part 32 to the power 1 by 5, and its a third part 1 by 25 to the power 1 by 3. Clear? So now how we can write this 64? First of all beta, what you will do, you will take this, you have to express this power of any number, that power should be 2. Okay, how we will do this? 64 you can write 64, we can write 8 into 8, so it means 8 is the power 2. So on the place of 64 what you can write, you can write 8 to the power 2. So its answer will be, on the place of 64 what you will write, you will write 8 to the power 2. 8 to the power 2 into 1 by 2, this is power, this is also power, power upon power. Then you compare with this, a is the power, m is the power, n. So what we will do, we will do their product, a into, so 8 is the power 2 into 1 by 2, 2 cancel with the 2, and what will be answer? Its answer will be 8. Clear beta? We used this law of exponent. Okay, and why we written this 64 8 into 8? Because beta we have to make it simplify. So here is half power means root. For root you need what? You need on this term square. How you can make a change it into square? By taking its factor. How you can do factor? You can do by using a factorization. Okay, factorization you can do by factorization, division method. Okay, you can do this method. 64, I'm telling you, 64 the factor. How you can make 2 32, 2 16, 2 8, 2 4, 2 2, 2, like this way you can make their factor. Then it will be also quite easy. Okay, you can change them into 2s also, you can change them into 8s also. Okay, this was the first method. Second method I can tell you, you can also write 64. How you can write 64? We can express 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, because but 64 is a product of 2's power 6. Okay, so then 64 to power half we can replace 2 to power 6 into 1 by 2. It will be quite simple, power on power. For power on power this law is there. So then what we will do, we will multiply the power 6 with 1 by 2, 3. So it will 2 to power 3, 2 to power 3, what is there? 2 into 2 into 2, what will get answer? 8 answer. Okay, this is somewhat complex, this is simple. Okay, so now second part. In second part, that same 32 is a factor you will find out. Then 32 is a factor will be 32. We can write it 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the power 5. How you can find out this factor? By division method. 2 16, 2 8, 2 4, 2 2, 2 1. So 32, how we can express 32? You can express 2 5 times. So it means 2 to the power 5. On the place of 32 to the power 1 by 5, what you can write? You can write 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5, and it's again power. So what we will do, if a power on power there, we will multiply them. 2 to the power 5 into 5. So this 5 cancel with the 5, it's 2 to the power 1 answer. 2 to the power 1 answer means 2 answer. Getting my point? It is quite simple, beta. So now this you will do yourself. If you not got, then you can comment in query box. Okay, it's a very simple third part for you people. So now it's the second sum. So it's the second sum is related with identity only, law of exponent. Second question, first part, 9 to the power 3 by 2. So how you can express 9? 9 you can write 3 into 3. 9 we can write 3. 9 we can write 3 into 3 means 3 to the power 2. On the place of 9 to the power 3 by 2, what you can write? You can write 3 to the power 2, and again it's power 3 by 2. So it is power on power. You have studied law. If power on power there, then we will take product of power. So here 3 is power 2 into 3 by 2. 2 cancel with 2, and it will be 3 is power 3. 3 is power 3 means 3 into 3 into 3 means 27. What you got answer? 27. So it's B part. Second part, that is also quite simple. This beta all parts for you people only. Okay, you can solve yourself. I explain you fourth part of this. Fourth part is somewhat different because here is a minus sign. 125 to the power minus 1 by 3. Okay, and it is related with the third part of first question. I am telling you now, we'll take factors of 125. 5 divided by 120, 125 divided by 5, we will get 25. Again divided by 5, we will get 5, and it will be 1. So 125 is a product of 5 into 5 into 5. So 125 means 5 to the power 3. So on the place of 125, what you can write? You can write 5 to the power 3 to the power again 1 by 3. So if a power on power there, so then what we will do? 5 to the power 3 into 1 by 3. 3 cancel with 3, it is 5 to the power minus 1. Minus 1 means if negative power there, then we will write it in denominator. So it is 1 on 5 to the power 1, because when there is negative sign, suppose but there is minus a to the power minus 1, a to the power minus 2, then it will go in denominator. It will change into positive power 1 to the power 8. It will be a upon 1 upon a square. Okay, if a negative power there in a in a term, then we will take it as reciprocal. So it will be 1 upon 5. Clear? Beta? Now our second question over. Now third question is quite simple, and it's the last question of our exercise also, as well as of our chapter. 2 to the power 2 by 3, 2 to the power 2 by 3, and 2 to the power 1 by 5. Now you look beta, you compare with this law, a to the power m, a to the power n. Okay, if base are same, powers are different, so what we will do, and they are in a product, then what we will do, we will add simply power. So it will be 2 to the power 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Take their LCM. Their LCM will be 15. 2 to the power, their LCM will be 15. Then you solve this by taking LCM. 15 divided by 3, 5 to the 10, and 15 divided by 5, it will be 3. So it will be 2 to the power 13 upon 15. What will be its answer? Its answer will be 2 to the power 13 upon 15. Clear beta? So if base are same, powers are different, then we will add the powers. So now next is power upon power. So this is 1 upon 3 is power 3, and it's again power 7. So what we will do, it's upon power. So what we will do, we will multiply the power. 1 upon, so it will be 1 to the power 7, and 3 to the power 3 again power 7. So 1 to the power 7 is 1, and this is 3 to the power 3 into 7. So it means 3 into 7. So power upon power, their product, so it will be 1 upon 3 to the power 21. Okay, clear beta? It was a power on power. So 1 to the power 7 also, because it is 1 to the power 1 only actually. When you will take this power inside, if I told you if a to the power m is the power n, so what we will do, we will simply multiply power. So here we multiply with the 1, this answer came 7, and if you will multiply with the 3, because beta numerator 1 we solved different, denominator 1 we will solve different. So it is 7 into 3, 7 into 3 means 21. 1 to the power 7 means 1 only, simple thing. Okay, now it's the third part quite simple. 11 to the power 1 by 2 and 11 to the power 1 by 4. this is a the power m upon a the power n. Okay, so what we will do, we will take a the power m minus n. Okay, because base same power, they are different and they are in division. So what we will get on the place of a, right, 11, 11's power on the place of m, what is there, half, on the place of n, what is there, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4. Now take LCM, 11's power, its LCM will be 4, 4 divided by 2, what you will get 2, 4 divided by 4, what you will get 1. So it will be 11's power 1 by 4. Understood beta? This is crystal clear that it is a power m, it is a power n, and they are in division. If they are in division, then we will take a subtraction of a power. So last question of the day, fourth part, it will be 7's power 1 by 2 and 8's power 1 by 2. 7's power 1 by 2, 8's power 1 by 2. What is common there? Power common, base different. So what is your law there? A's power m, b's power m. Then what we will do, we will take their product and then we will take their power common. Simple. So 7 into 8 and their power is 1 by 2 common. So 7 8 is 56, 56 is power 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the answer, 56 is power 1 by 2. So it was our last question. Thanks for watching my video. Keep sharing with your friends and subscribe my channel, and you can like and comment in comment section if you like my videos. Thanks for watching. God bless you all.